What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 3-Star Draw. I am Down South 77. This is an adult collector channel where we talk about G.I. Joe stuff, primarily classified, and every now and then we'll take a look at some figures from some other lines I'm interested in, other stuff that I collect, and get on my other shelf. Today, after a little palate cleanser of finally getting to open up my Mythic Legions figures I got from the Store Horseman sale, Hasbro decided to finally send me my Retro Scarlett figure. I've really been looking forward to this figure. I feel like I'm probably the last person on the planet to get this figure because people were finding her at Target over a week ago. Everybody got her from other places, but I was holding strong with Pulse this time, mainly because I've got a separate thing set up with payment for Pulse, so I needed that money to come from that place, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get her out. We're going to take a look at her. This is the Scarlett I believe we've all been waiting for. Everything I've seen with this figure, everybody seems really happy with it. I've watched a couple of reviews. I usually don't watch too many reviews on figures till I get them if I've got them coming, but I just couldn't wait on this one. So I have liked what I've seen with this figure, and I'm very happy to have this version of Scarlett to put on my shelf. The version of Scarlett that was originally out, that first come out with Classified, I don't know. Personally, I don't think it's awful. A lot of people don't like that figure. I don't like the body type. Her articulation is not great. I don't mind that head sculpt. She looks like a a little bit different, maybe younger version of Scarlett, I guess. She certainly looks more like Scarlett from the cartoon than the original Scarlett did. So we're getting kind of a mix here, and we're getting the cartoon Scarlett that we've all wanted. So I want to go ahead and get her out. I'm not going to take a super long time on this video because I know most everybody's seen her. I just want to get her out and get her geared up and give my thoughts on her. And I want to know if you guys picked her up. You guys been waiting for this Scarlett? I bet you have. So let's go ahead and get her out and take a look. Alright, everybody, we got her out, got all her stuff out. I am going to just look at her card real quick. Got her name up there that I did not realize that Dukes did. My card got here in good shape. Hasbro actually packed these pretty well. They put them bubble to bubble and actually put some of the cardboard netting around them. So that's what I'm showing. Everybody's been talking about it. You can see how thick that card stock is. I think you can you could see the corrugation lines in that cardboard, couldn't you? But they're nice. These card backs are really what we want, especially if you are an in-package collector like I am with some of the retros. Then you're gonna love these new cards. So I got all of her stuff out, and I tell you, getting all of her stuff out is a bit of a challenge. It is wedged into those little slots in the tray, and man, her stuff's hard to get out. So we have our first Classified Scarlett over there, and I don't know if that's the variant or not. It's just the first figure. That's what I'm talking about. I have the other one. It's in a box, where this one is probably going to be soon too. Go ahead and take a look at the stuff she comes with. She's got the backpack here. We've seen it before. It does have nice sculpting on it, good looking straps, but there's no paint at all on this. So, but it does match her web gear. All of her stuff matches well. She does have the M16 style rifle that I think we first saw this with Grunt, and his looked awesome. And we've seen it with Mutt, and Mutt's looked really good. This one doesn't look as good as those, but it still looks nice. Detachable magazine that does not fit in there very tight, so this would be a good one to put some sticky tack on. Weapons, not, stock's bent just a little, but it's not, that's okay. Her knife, it actually bent more than that getting it out, and it's firmed back up into that, so not too bad. Also, same color scheme, matches everything. And while we've got that there, there's her sidearm she comes with, and it also matches. She's got the two-tone on pretty much everything except this. This is her crossbow, of course. The one that this figure comes with, it's that awful two-piece design. Just about any time you take that out of her hand, it comes apart, and it's a giant pain in the ass. This one does look a lot better. It just kind of looks like it's going to be an easier weapon because there's not much of here. There is no bowstring on it. She does come with 4 different arrows that are also not very easy to get out of the packaging. So I'm guessing that's going to slot down in there somehow. They don't fit. Maybe it does go in there. Not sure if it needs to, don't seem like it needs to come further back. It needs to come further forward. Oh, never mind. I completely take that back. This is a 2-piece design too. I did not realize that. And I don't like that. No, that's pretty terrible. That is not much better than the other one. It just comes apart the other way. So be real careful with that. She's got 4 different types of bolts. And these things are hard to pick up. I tell you what, be careful getting them out too, because I know at my house, the way my floors are, if this ever hits my floor, I'll never see it again. I can sweep, I can run a Roomba, I can run a T800. Nothing's going to find these if they hit my floor, so be extra careful with them. She does come with a quiver here that is attached to her gear, and she does also come, let's see, I just bury stuff. I just pull it out. She also comes with the XMLR, also done in her 2-tone color scheme. I forgot that was even under. She comes with 2 punching fists. I always try to remember. I don't do it on every video, but I try to make sure I got a left and a right. This bow is okay. I do not like that part. So as we know, this Scarlett also comes with 2 swappable hair pieces. Go ahead and look at those. They look pretty nice. They've got some pretty good paint apps on those. A couple different colors. The hair feels like hair should on one of these. It's somewhat pliable. This one's made to go over the backpack. So we've seen it. So let's go ahead and take a look at Scarlett, just getting her out. Now that looks almost, identical to the first V1 figure. So let's look at her face. I want to look at her face compared to her face while we got them. I don't mind the face sculpt on this Scarlett. Yes, it is very pale. They didn't get the flesh tone on it just quite right, but the actual sculpt itself, this one I always thought looked a little bit like Jill from Resident Evil. She has more of a anime look than an animation look, but I don't dislike this head sculpt. I don't know, there's something about that one. It looks good, eyes are centered. There's something about the lips I don't like. It looks like she's doing a Joker impersonation. I don't like the lips on that. Those look more realistic. Her lips are more realistic. So let's go ahead and see how she bends. This is what everybody's wanted, was this nice articulation right here. And you do get the pinless double jointed elbows with her. Get that one broke free. I mention this on the Duke. I don't have a lot of trouble unfreezing joints on these retro figures. I don't think I've had to heat a retro figure up yet. That one is a little bit loose, that top knee. I hope this one's not. Alright, the top knee joint is a little loose, but that it still ratchets and catches fine. She's got the upper torso. Does have the old school shoulder padding there. That's her part of her gear for any kind of kickback. She does. I don't have my Retro Scarlett. I didn't get her out, but she looks great. I'm not crazy about the lipstick. Let's see if I can get her to stand. Well, she's kind of weird to get to stand up, isn't she? Honey, if you can't stand, we can't finish this. Alright. So she's difficult to pose. Backpack goes in. Let's take a look at this hair piece. Plugs right in the back. It's in there pretty snug. I didn't think I got it in there very well. And it clears. That's what I was worried about. That clears, and if you've got something pegged on these pegs, you're gonna have trouble with it probably. Oh, seems like this one, does it fit? Not close enough. So that you're gonna have trouble if you've got stuff on her backpack pegged in. Oh, now she's Nancy Reagan. Reagan. Oh, that was great. So we'll go ahead and pull that one off. Look at the straight ponytail. So that one looks like she's in motion, or it actually does fit down in there. Looks like maybe she's walking and it's flowing out behind her. This is the one you probably want on her doing a bunch of action poses. This is probably the one, I think they named this hair piece the Snake Eyes handle. Seems like I'll have to do some more research. But seems like I heard that somewhere. Let's go ahead and get her crossbow. Went in her hand quite nicely. I'm not even going to fool around with trying to get one of these plugged in there, because it's going to be kind of, it's going to have to go in a certain way and push down in a certain way. I think they all fit in there. So we'll go ahead and put her crossbow on. That's just your classic cartoon Scarlett pose there. Oh, that's fallen. Where'd her knife go? I completely forgot to put her knife in her sheath. She doesn't have anywhere to store her handgun, and that may peg on the backpack. I'm not even sure. Let's find out together. And handgun won't go on there, so she's going to have to leave it at home, I suppose. And she does have a quiver here that all 4 arrows should go in. I probably should have started the other way. And this is pegged into her web gear there. Kind of like how they go in. That one's going to have to go in that way. They all go in. They seem to have plenty of room between them. So they're not going to fall out. You want to make sure you got them pushed in there good. There are little holes here, but as I was putting them in, they kind of pushed their way out of that. So when you fool around with it, I'm sure you can line them up pretty easy. Now this is going, I can see this being an issue here. While you're trying to pose her two-handed with the crossbow, I feel like that thing's going to come apart if you don't have her hands spaced perfect. so she can get a good two-handed pose on this. I'm sure you can probably get it up to her shoulder there. So let's take off the snake handle. I'll do this first. I keep putting this on. That spins around pretty freely, doesn't it? So I think she looks pretty decent. She's going to be these slimmer figures. She's on a really small frame with her legs. So once you get them geared up, they can be kind of top heavy and kind of keel over. Come on. Told you to stand or we can't finish this. Aha, I think she's probably going to fall though. Yep, there she goes. So you get the idea. You can get a very nice classic Scarlett look. I do kind of wish that this removed, but I also think it would get knocked off really easy. I don't like these rubbery pegs that they put this stuff together with sometimes. So I kind of do wish you could remove that for more of a completely classic look, where she's got the pistol there, and then she's got her throwing stars there. I think they moved the pistol. Seems like it was on the right side back in the day. I think she's a really good figure. Really captures the look. I don't really have any complaints with her other than maybe this not being able to come off and this separating into two pieces. So I think she makes a good replacement. I do like this one, but just based on the, you know, the nostalgia for the feels, I mean, this one is dead on for Cartoon Scarlett. So there she is, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, appreciate you hit that thumbs up, that like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Oh, she comes with the stand too. Anyway, I hope to see you guys back next time on 3-Star Draw.